This is an EGR valve for a Generation 1 Honda Insight, and I want to show you a little procedure that I've been learning about and accomplishing. So these tend to go bad. I'm chasing down what people call the herky jerkies, which is this car just having a either not so subtle or subtle stumble. In my case, it's very subtle. But as my car is coming out of lean burn and engaging IMA, electric motor assist, it's just having a real gentle stumble. And I've done a few other videos, videos of some things I'm doing to clean things out, replace a few parts, try to eliminate that. But what I'm doing now is the EGR cleaning, the interior cleaning. These are about $45. So rather than spend the money first, before I spend the money, I'm going to try to clean this out. And the way that's accomplished in this car is you take this off, and there's plenty of other videos about that. Let me just show you kind of what that involves. It's really just two 10mm screws, or bolts rather. We got here is where it is. And so you pull this off, and you want to spray plenty of carb cleaner in here. I detail this in another video. Once you clean this out, it should run clean. When you spray it into this rectangle, rounded rectangle, it will come out at an oval, which is once you pull the manifold off and pull the EGR plate off, you will see it down here. And so that is, once that's done, your cleaner should run free. You pull this off. And so what folks have been figuring out is that I think it's called a pentometer, but I don't remember. But the piece in here that moves up and down, that is responsible for the valve moving up and down, is electronic, and it sticks over years of buildup, time, entropy, whatever. So by lubricating, not really lubricating, but cleaning it, you don't want to lubricate it. You don't want something like WD-40 or something that would leave an oily residue. That would probably make the problem worse. So what we're doing is we're getting something, and what I have here is just this CRC. You can get this at Advance Auto. It's electronic cleaner. It dries almost immediately, and it's good for cleaning contacts, so it doesn't leave any kind of residue. So what you want to do is you want to clean this with some carb cleaner initially, this area right here. But this valve needs to go up and down. So the carb cleaner on this side, electronics cleaner on this side. So what I'm doing to get this valve up and down, the first thing is you use a drill bit. I used like a 1/8 drill bit. Drill a hole in the very top center of your EGR valve. Be real careful not to go through and bust into anything. Just real carefully, slowly drill, pull the plastic chips out that come out. And then you'll get about a 1/4 inch down, and you'll go through. Many people have done this on Insight Central, by the way, and I'll link that in the description. Once you get your hole, you want to spray some carb cleaner, or some electronics cleaner, not carb cleaner, in here. All right, and that dries almost instantly, as you can see. And then you want to work the valve, and to do that, I've just got a simple power supply I made out of a 9-volt battery. Made a little jumper here. And so what I'm going to do is simply just apply this, and hopefully you can see how that's moving the valve up and down. If I can get it to stick, it'll hold it up. Come on now. It's a lot easier with 2 hands. There we go. There we go. Up, down, up. So, and what I'm doing is I'm just placing my jumper on these 2 contacts. There's 5 here. And if you just look there, it's just the top 2. I've got the positive on the left and the negative on the right, I think. And so once you apply, it will pull the valve up, and when the valve comes up, it's going to work the mechanism. And then so do that a few times, spray it again a few more times, spray it. And so what I've done is I've cycled this back and forth. And you might even spray some more carb cleaner on this side to clean that out, since the valve's going up and down. But do a few cycles of that, get it moving. And once you've done that, the last thing to do is just cover this up. I'm just going to, temporarily, I'm just going to use a piece of, I don't know what I'm going to use, but really other guys are just using tape. But I'll patch this up and put it back in and see if that fixes the problem. So that is a quick tutorial of the EGR cleaning for the Insight, and I saw a lot of pictures and threads on this, but no video, so I thought I'd just throw one up there to maybe help folks out, and we'll see if it works. If that didn't help, then I'll just spend the $45 or so and get a new one, but I thought I'd try this before spending money. Alright, hope that helps. Peace. Later.